Alright, so this one we started and then the film stopped, so we're going to walk through again. So we had problem number 5. Y equals negative 4/5 x minus 4. And so we said, hey, that's the given. Y equals negative 4/5 x minus 4. And so then we said, okay, y equals mx plus b. That's our goddess equation, right? So that lets us tell, that gives us the definition, right? So the definition, oh man, I moved my purples. Wake up, Joseph. All right. No, Joseph?
No, that's Joshua.
Joshua, my bad. Wake up, Joshua. All right. So the definition of y equals mx plus b lets me say, okay, the slope. I have to give it, I have to give the negative to either the 4 or the 5. I can't give it to both because 2 negatives make a positive, right? So it's either the 4 or the 5. So we start with, let's give it to the 4, right? And so if we give it to the 4, then that means it's going to go down 4, right? And it's going to go right 5. But if we give it to the 5, that means it's going to go up 4, and it's going to go left 5. And then like Chad said, how did it flip? I don't understand. And I'm like, okay, let's explain it. Let's show it on the graph. But to show it on the graph, I need my starting point. So what is my starting point? Oh, it's brown. So what point am I missing? I have m. In fact, I have 2 m's. What's the other?
Y.
No, not y and x. It's m and
What?
m and b. It's b. It's m and
B.
oh yeah, you guys. I don't care what they say about you. You're intelligent. All right, so it's m and b. Okay, so m and b we're looking for always. You can graph any of these equations if you have m and b. Okay, so b is your starting point. Another name for b. What is another name for b? The y-intercept. Very good. Christmas. The y-intercept. I know we're just starting this out. It's algebra 1. We're going to get there. Okay? What is b in this case?
Y. Intercept.
It's the y-intercept. Good. Now what number is b? If I think, yeah!
4.
And then I'm looking for... It's what?
4.
Not quite.
Negative 4.
There you go. Remember, the whole number, meaning the sign with it, right? So that means b is negative 4. So that's where it crosses. It's where that line crosses the y-axis. So where's negative 4? I go down on the y-axis. This is the x-axis, right? I go down on the y-axis to 1, 2, 3, negative 4. That's right here. Does that make sense? Right, Morgan? Morgan? Right? It makes a lot more sense when you're following along. All right. Here we go. So it's now down negative 4, and that's where it's also called the starting point, right? Because that's where I start off. And from that point, I'm going to do the blue one. I'm going to go down 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is my point. Okay? So I went down 4 and right 5. See that? Okay? But I could have also gone the opposite or the anti-slope, right? The slope that looks the same but different. It's the same slope, it just looks different. 4 over negative 5 is the same as negative 4 over 5. Do we all agree? Okay? So then, what is 4 though? 4 is positive, right? So it's up in this case. So now I'm going to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to go left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is my point. Okay? So I went up 1, 2, 3, 4, and left 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? And then if I take this ruler, I will find that all 3 points are what we call collinear, right? Collinear means they sit on the same line. Right? All right. Right? Oh my goodness, scared him. All right. Woo! All right, here we go. So, that is a linear equation. Okay? Now, I want you to understand something. Is there only 3 points on this line?
No.
No. How many points are on this line?
Infinite.
Infinite. That's right. Every single point is what creates this line until it is a line. Does that make sense? So you just keep making points until the points blur into one line. Does that make sense? Okay? Alright, and I promised that I was going to get to 6, but I just didn't. We had some malfunctions. But you see where we're going for next week, right?
No.
And it didn't quit this time?